DP in the pool. You don't want a gyro. I think it's like Storm, Void, or maybe a PL, but I don't really like PL that much.
In the Dragon's Blood. Mid brew.
We have an Invis Jerax bottom.
Yeah.
Could be looking to get something. Actually, did they? No, that's a regular ward.
Push back.
This is the cogs. I think you wanted
to run out of there. They do have no mana for the Burrow Strike, but they do have a stick if they want to use it.
You can't kill him, man. It's impossible. Hero's so ridiculous. They're gonna go contest the runes now.
They're able to get one of them. OG still running the glimpse back, pulling him away. They do have Desolate, but Slow's lacking. They're going to be able to brave forward and catch him with that pure damage. That's enough to take down KP.
That's some classic Kyle analysis right there.
Brew split mid. Also
impossible.
Finding the Lesh, and it looks like SC very low. Fate's trying to keep him alive, but not going to happen.
Yep, no Tillman naturally going to give you way more power in the laning phase just because you're split on top of them, and what do you do?
So phase boots on Spectre now, and they're getting aggressive down here again, turning their sights onto Kaka. They get the damage that they can. They got caught for the moment. Glimpse off cooldown 3 seconds. He does have another Burrow Strike in 5, but Kaka isolated, dead now.
Warlock
and
here.
they get
He might just die to the Fatal Bonds on Spectre.
Trying to make it happen. They're doing a lot of right clicks. They're turning onto Seb, and they do still deal a good bit of damage here. Right clicking onto Jerax, but
he canceled his TP. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have TP.
Wait, he has the Shadow Word. Still going. He might be dead here. Trying to TP away. It's very close. Almost got away, but dies in the fountain.
That's so unfortunate. No stun coming out? Interesting.
Okay. Saving the mana maybe. He doesn't have a TP. Does have the raindrops though.
They're all here.
They're chasing forward for Faith now, seeing if they can find this one kill. Faith denied. Denied to the neutrals.
I think it'll pay for itself, but as we've discussed many times, if you invest in this Blink Dagger early, it severely limits your ability to stay on map and continue killing creep waves, which seems to be the name of the game.
Glimpse is sinking, who has Burrow Strike if he wants to use it.
Push back, still staying alive. Burrow's there. The damage over time and the right click should be enough to get that kill. Another TP in from Slark. No Glimpse this time, and he might be able to make that move.
Brew has TP, no Blink just yet.
Should he be going something else? He has 3,000 gold.
Oh, they found Fort Barracks, runs into the sentry. Should have known that was there because that ward.
Blink is there on Brew. The mid tower is down. S4 took that one while the rotations were going on. And over to the side here, Mookie finds himself Mr. Fly, and that is not quite enough for a kill. Running away. No tail's shown up as well as Seb. They're going to try and chase him a little bit.
They have clock. They have clock.
Hookshot comes in, able to break it, and Mookie now nowhere left to run. Trying to get out of there with a stun, connects, and Mookie dead.
Well played, but can get a fight on an enemy objective and get heroes plus towers.
Well, there's the Brew onto KP, find them with the Haunt as well. They just picked up the Urn on Seb, so getting some of those charges very much what they want to do, although this guy's still very tricky. The turnaround, they're able to get off the Fatal Bonds as well. Seb dropping somewhat low, but it looks like they're going to be able to purge it.
If you're going Vlads, you need to be looking to Roche and maybe even end game. Like, see, here's the thing, right? You have it depends on the way Spectre wants to play this game. If he wants to continue playing this really active Spectre, then I think you can kind of match that, but
KP going in deep here. They are going to be able to find a lot of damage onto this Clockwork, but KP is dead yet again, and they can maybe just deny him, see if he can live. Oh, duh.
They are smoked up on Newbie here. They don't have Warlock Golem, but they do.
Jerax has Hookshot, but that is going to be tough for him to get out of there. The full connection with the stun, still looking for an opening. He catches onto Roche and gets denied. Easy peasy.
Meanwhile, he's just farming on Spectre. I like that he is going active items. I'm surprised he is going Ring of Aquila, Urn, and Drum.
Yeah.
A little bit too, maybe a little bit too much, I'm not sure.
Going back into the Phoenix Storm, and KP going to be found again. It's a lot of little items that's going to help this get this kill. Probably would have had it anyways, but...
Yeah, it doesn't, like, care about anything that Newbie can do to him as long as he has enough items to be able to contest offensively.
Oh, nice stun there also on the no-tail. He has a haster and trying to run. The cogs onto 2, but the turnaround is going to be there as well. A ton of damage onto OG, but also Newbie losing a couple heroes there. Newbie trying to get away with Moogie. Seb is going to die. Looks like Jerax might
do what it does while you're in it. And they're actually smoked up with this Helm Dom Blink Dagger.
Static Storm available. Ready to go on to Kaka. They got this man. He's so close to the Blink Dagger. Go Burrow Strike the wave. Quick. The Haunt coming in as well. They got the stun. Has stick charges, but was never going to be enough.
That might be the most important kill to get other than like a Slark.
And he's stunned, so baited out.
He is so fast. Throws up this Slark immediately.
Yeah, they do have that spell magic like you were talking about to catch this guy out. Burrow Strike trying to turn it. Static Storm down as well, but Moogie is out. Nobody in that Static Storm, although Kaka is going to die a second time now, again delaying that.
The issue I have with Radiance is that it's an early game item for the most part. The later you get it, the less effective it is, both at just doing damage in fights and helping you accelerate. Courier dies to no tail.
That's why I thought that hero was called Slap Slap in our quiz.
Faster than OG does, and they still don't fight into split very well. Like, they don't have an initiation item on Doom, so it's not as if you can actually stop this Brew or this Spectre from getting an ult off.
About going back in here. They also use the Brew split off to the side. They found SC able to find the stun and the kill, and now turning towards Moore, seeing if they can take down Faith. He gets lifted up into the air. They do have Doom on KP. There's going to be the Static Storm connecting onto the Warlock. Jerax able to finish him off as well. Seb is going to die, though. The epicenter, and a lot of damage dealt. 2-hero pushback by Jerax. The, again, glimpse away. Faith is never able to stay in these fights. So far, a trade of 1 for 1, looking like they'll be able to take down this Clockwork as well. Although No Tail is here, no split left. Still chasing, not doing enough damage. Doing what they can. Do they decide to drop it? KP looking for vision. Instead, they turn their sights now over to the side and find themselves the DK still very tanky. And with Jerax starting to drop down low, it might just be keeping the DK out of the fight. But 3 dead so far. Now Kaka trying to chase his stick. He is going to be able to get it there with the stick. The Burrow Strike coming out with the Infernal Blade. They're body blocking with the illusions. But S4 is going to be found, going to be killed. And 4 dead for OG.
Seb, just a little misplay there. Extends towards the shrine and just gets immediately countered upon by a...
adds to it, but the Sand King makes it even better.
Inspector did finish a Blade Mail as well, so he'll be going Radiance next. And, you know, in truth, against a Lesh, especially with this itemization from SCCC, like, he's going to be very squishy. He can't kill the Spectre because of the Blade Mail.
Yeah.
A net creep.
AP and Kaka might be able to. There's the Blink Burrow, and Seb found out in the jungle he's going to go down.
I mean, I guess just sort of hope they get a great smoke or good positioning like they have here. But that's a Shadow Blade DK.
Yep. Kaka, they realize it. He blinks away. Oh my god, you can jab. Get out of there, mister. Do they catch him out, though? They're going to chase forward for more, and they do get that kill, but everybody else...
It's still important that he did that. That's about best case scenario, I think, for Newbee there.
Is going to be critical for them to actually outlast a Warlock.
Oh, they missed just barely. S4 going to walk towards mid, and now they have eyes on Moogie. They're trying to take this guy down. He does blink, or rather, jump a wave, and gonna pop the BKB. There's not glimpse back into the Static Storm. So the Static Storm whipped already with the boost split down. There's gonna be Burrow Strike through onto 2. The follow-up is there as well from SCCC, and with the BKB, he doesn't care at all about those Blade Mills. The Doom Spectre is going to die, and now S4 also down for a first life. Big Daddy No Tail, he's out of the ultimate now, able to dodge away from that Infernal Blade, but Moogie has eyes on S4, pops the ultimate. Where's the vision? They can't find him, and S4 just gonna waddle away from him there while No Tail is gonna be killed off. So 4 dead, ultra kill for
these BKBs are still up on Newbee.
Looking for Fly.
Yeah. Find him, No Tail.
Gonna find No Tail actually.
Spots him, jump forward, the Burrow. Oh god, that was not the way they wanted that to go. And Newbee trying to run away. They still have that Warlock ulti, but he's lifted up right now. They bring down SC as well. Doom on the backside of them as SC is still being controlled. They do manage to get down the Warlock ulti, but is it enough as Seb going to be controlled? The Blue split it about a corner there as they're starting to take him down low. Moogie was able to find a double kill off to the side and the blink away from No Tail.
These are exactly the kind of fights Slarks want. 2 separate fights going on at once. He's just taking a 2-on-2 in the back line, just mooching off of this doomed DK in order to get essence shift stacks.
Yep. In that they don't even have this prayer of, okay, we'll get this item, it'll change the game. What item changes the game? They have a Lincoln's on Brew, that doesn't matter. The BKB on Dragon Knight, he can still get doomed. What's going to give them a win?
Oh, little miss there as well. They do have a
ward for the glimpse
to try and pull him back, and that will at least get them a kill on the Sand King, probably. Yeah, he's gone. But,
what I love about...
Newbee, keep sure that the lanes are pushed out. They also have a Neon Disc on the Lesh. Really impossible to take that hero there. Newbee finds himself a Clockwork, Burrow Strike through. And that is a dead Jerax.
That's the 5 essence shift stacks from the Spectre previously. It adds up.
Oh god,
that much easier.
And now they're just falling apart. Death is not an initiation, but S4 is going in and he's looking just about dead. The Haunt to try and turn it, but Faith is there with his own ultimate. They're starting to bring down 1. Is it going to be enough to kill off Faith? It looks like the answer is yes, but can they take any more? Kaka also trying to run the Brute Split, still working here as well as they try and find their way out of this. As Kaka,
that's no joke, and I'm surprised they took that fight knowing that he had just tried to kill the Spectre and then killed the Clockwork Slark's a completely different hero when he has 10 or more essence shift stacks going into a fight.
What about if he's got 27?
That's after a fight, so I'm just saying, I hope they don't fight a 27 essence shift Slark. Top lane, they do catch the Jerax Clockwork out of position, but they will glimpse the Sand King away. Meanwhile, mid lane, though, 6-second pounce leash. 30, 31, keep it going. Newbee not wanting to stop at all.
I can't give you a way for OG to come back into it because they have the impetus to make things happen. They had to stay ahead, especially based on the way they itemized. And as soon as you make one mistake,
God. Well, Static Storm is down there. There's the buyback from the Spectre, but Newbee just constantly running forward, taking down the buildings. And Seb can keep on throwing out these as much as he wants. It's going to be a little bit harder for Mookie to regen. And actually having that Spear Vessel or the Urn Charge on him is hurting a little bit, but still walking away. Epicenter out there onto several. Seb trying to make it happen. No more Blade Mail for him. The turnaround, the jump forward and stop. KP finds him. It's another dude hero. The Clockwork hook in, but it's all just so sporadic and not fully on top of all these heroes. Blade Mill again. Moogie dropping low. It's only the Aegis. That guy's coming back. Doesn't look, though, like Clockwork is going to be coming back as they also find the Brew, a follow-up stun. One by one. OG in the grave.
SCCC even choosing to get the evasion talent instead of the 50 Pulse Nova. So you can see him be targeted there by the Spectre for a lot of that fight. DK Brew trying as well, but you just can't actually take him down. Then he just cheeses. Says, what's up, boys?
Doom there, by the way. He was trying to cut creep waves, and he did manage to take a melee barracks, but Newbee, bigger sights for them. They're taking down the other tier 3 tower.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize.
Well,
wow, they lost the lane of Rex? What?
I mean, Newbee is going to probably come close to...
It does not matter,
no.
But that's something I, like Kyle said, did not even.
You can't be... It's not like you're some sort of Oracle, BSJ. You're going to miss something here or there.
Yeah.
You've done a great job.
Nobody's perfect.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh my goodness gracious, Newbee!
I mean,
here.
OG's not going to GG out unless they get megged and then lose like 3+ heroes. Just the way they operate.
Wards dropped inside base. Spectre picking up a Sanjin Yasha. Whatever items they can get right now, hold these last buildings for all you're worth. And Kaka, dual Scepter, as he trying to save him. Moogie jumps forward. He is going to be able to get off the split there, but the turnaround as well with the Golem. The lift up now onto Slark, immediately going to take away as well. Moogie pops the BKB, pops his ultimate, turns on S4, trying to stack up the shafts. And it does look like he's going to be able to escape. Kaka epicentering the ground. Not really doing enough damage yet. They're starting to
Seb's
fall.
Just dying to Doom, though. Oh my gosh.
This is a big problem. And starting to fall down low. Another Infernal Blade comes out. Jerax is gone. Faith battling one-on-one versus Fly, but the creeps might end up taking this one at the end. As OG fall further and further behind. Buybacks for everybody. And Clockwork going to walk in. Pops the Blade Mill. Again, the right click's coming in with that life steal. Not enough to dissuade him from going any further forward. Seb dead for 40. Golem's going to finish off this last lane of Rax. And OG, the death throes of a team going down one game in this first best of 3. This Big Daddy No Tail also going to fall.
I'm pretty sure the game's over. There we go. There's the GGs. Something OG is like their entire history. They never give up before a game is 100,000% over.
Do you like that philosophy?
Depends on the mentality. I think if that's something that benefits your team, then by all structure damage.
Calling a troll. Oh, you're too good at this, man. Too good at this.
It's great against the Lycan, too. Why not?
Yeah, it's also OG.
TP by Moogie was actually really bad.
Yeah, what was he doing? Why did he TP?
I think he should have waited for that TP. Let the Lycan walk all the way back.
What?
That was a really bad TP, actually.
Yeah, now they're just losing this lane middle.
I've done that before. You're like, wait, what?
S4 is happy.
What happened?
I don't know, man.
I was very
impatient. Just abandoned.
I was very impatient. Now Moogie has to walk all the way back.
Well, Seb, meanwhile, over here, rooted for the moment, so Kaka can't find the Burrow Strike, but this could be your first blood.
Yep.
To drawing it.
Yeah,
well, that would be, I'm just saying, if I were playing and there was some, I'd be tilted.
Bottom lane, possibly in Triple on Faith.
See who can figure out what the bug is first. Faith, they get punched a couple of times here. I think it has to do with Bat Rider?
No, it's something on Newbee's heroes, I think.
Oh, they're here as well with KP.
Nighttime mid as well, just hit. Jerax there as well.
They're going to find something. Oh, 3 or 5 stacks on Faith. He is super dead. And SC gonna not be able to find a kill there onto S4 in return.
Panel.
Well said.
Can't imagine who you're talking about there.
I don't know what's going on over here, but S4 is just being a little
bottom lane
to him. They going for this? All right. DL, has he got the bug? And it looks like jump away. Oh, able to get out of there for the moment. He does have a salve and trying to run, but not gonna miss.
The bug's pretty hard to use when you're in the middle of things like that. I will say I'm pretty surprised about the PL skill build. Usually you like to max your top lane. Never mind, no time to chat about the PL. We see Seb getting gone on. His Ember Shield is expired. They should get him with this kinetic field, but he's saved with the Cold Embrace for now.
Not bad at all. Kaka gets the Bro Strike through, still very low. He gets the kill there, and S4 going to be able to clean up as well as they take down KP and Toes. So 2 for 1, but that one was the Ember.
Yeah.
And No-Tail had an opportunity to stack camps and he didn't. I'm very disappointed. He's a shrine for free.
The fact that Sven is top of the CS chart's pretty good for
Thunderstrike. 3 heroes in the area. There is a chance that they can maybe get a little bit fresh with No-Tail, and in fact they're going to go for the initial slow. They do have the glimpse available as well as the kinetic field. They turn now, trying to see if they can take down one before No-Tail dies, but no such luck. Mugi gets the kill.
It's a big sure the tower doesn't die while Sven secures farm around the Ancients. They still did not stack Ancients a single time.
Oh, top lane. He scouts the ward, but just a bit too late, and he's going to end up dying.
Pick off there. That is what they need for sure. Killing spree for JerAx. They are going to be able to pick up both those bounty runes as well.
No, KP denied the one bottom. Mid lane.
They're going to die here and over towards mid. It looks like the chase forward. Can't find anybody, but Faith does die down bottom.
A lot of action suddenly.
Yeah.
Have to enable this Venomancer. Even if they don't get the kill. They do have Disruptor ulti though.
Yep, gonna look for it now. Can they get into range? He's running away. It's so slow though, the Burrow Strike as it connects. And they will try and take down Seb. Now the glimpse away from S4. He's not gonna help out here. And that is a dead Ember.
It's a great glimpse away. Very big. Love the vision OG's got as well. They have vision of both the cores. PL like it from the woods, just thanks to the 2 wards they have placed deep in enemy woods.
Sly is alone over here, and he runs into some trouble now. It's going to have a kinetic field, keeping him in place as well. As he lands, the trees should break, and you have eyes on him. It's going to be... Ulti just dropped. Get away from me! I don't want none of your shenanigans anymore. Cold Embrace, keeping him alive. Burrow Strike for the kill, almost there. But the turnaround doesn't happen. Kaka, he's just going to have a nice
shield's going to wear out before he kills him. Oh, well, that
Another
works.
Remnant, almost there. It's not enough. He can't take him down. Kaka won't die. Just TP's home as S4 finds another kill off to the side.
First item boots of travel on the Batrider.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense with the way they're trying to play this game, right? It's just to be more skirmish heavy,
and they lose Mugi as well.
Actually get you killed, and not happy to see that adjustment, or lack of adjustment, I guess.
Another big stack here for OG as No-Tail is going to try and take it out. A lot of gold into his pocket. He's trying to get towards that BKB. As we do see JerAx get taken down. That's a big kill. As at top, I'm going to see if they can find a pick-off here. Kaka as well as KP in their sights. And the walk forward, they go for the Sand King first. They are within... Oh, not in range of the Sentry Ward, but he still is going to come out of that one. It was dropped afterwards, and Kaka dead.
KP's not leaving. No, he's now leaving. TPing to his team actually at the tier 1, so they plan to fight this. At least it looks like it.
I don't think that you can though, and I love the itemization of OG, right? I love the bots on bat. He rushes a blink, especially against a Veno. You're just in this position where we've seen.
Oh, he knew it. He was waiting for him. He tries to turn this back around with Seb there as well. They take him down, and that was premeditated. Really well done.
Yeah, nice read. He knows by process of elimination that's the only place that SCC can go.
More coming in now as well. The double remnant forward. Seb trying to take down yet another. The stun. Oh, dodge for the moment from Mugi. Burrow Strike through to try and turn this one as well. They are going to be able to take down JerAx. The epicenter coming out as well as they're starting to fall down low as they get off the Veno ulti as well. Can they manage to escape? It looks like No-Tail is out, but the Ember, no such luck.
I think Mugi could have focused No-Tail, possibly killing him there, but it's fine either way. That's Sven having a tough time against these heroes. He definitely needs that BKB before which he almost has, 200 gold.
Yeah. Thing is, I feel like the Veno, like when the one downside of the side lane Veno, and like I love his.
It happened. Wyvern's the crucial target to get. He is the save for OG.
It's so hard to jump on, like you guys were saying. Level 10, there's the Bro Strike right as the tower falls. Trying to take them down, but the follow-up a little bit too late. They do manage to get the Static Storm. It's just on fly, and even missing the Gale means he's going to be able to walk away. Gets the Cold Embrace, and Kaka's just dead.
This is really...
Oh no, and now looking for more. Can they kill off this Faith? They are going to use that lasso, take down the Disruptor, and from bad to worse to terrible. EP broken, doesn't know where to go now. What's going on, my man?
Time for some jukes.
Needs a lot of jukes here. Does have a Diffusal Blade. The Ember jumps in, going to clear through all of those illusions just about as Jarek's trying to run away. The chains are there. The Doppelganger away. Wants to get one kill, if at all possible, but the Cold Embrace puts the kibosh on that, and Moogie dead again.
Be slow. They have lasso. They have Sven BKB ult.
Ember doesn't have
It's
a
canceled. Oh, it's going to be a dead bad.
Guy's looking mighty dead. Burrow Strike as well onto the Wyvern, so she can't save. Can maybe get an off an ulti, but not in time, and that is 2 down for OG, so it was looking so good, it suddenly turns back around for Newbee.
Okay, let's stop talking pop.
There's no Wyvern ult now. You're not afraid if you're Newbee. You're going to at least get the tier 3.
Easy peasy for them right now as Seb is trying to keep them back yet again, but the tier 3 tower down, and Newbee
inside him.
Oh, are they going to go right now onto Seb?
He's their weakest hero.
They've got their eyes on him here. Burrow Strike maybe coming from Kaka. They've got him caught for the moment. Static Storm down onto 2. No tail pops BKB though, trying to take them down. Can they kill off 7 time? They will, but Kaka might lose his life for it, or just a 4-step away.
Awards.
Saving his life. Burrow Strike getting out. TP, why not?
Lasso used on to the Disruptor, who already ulted. That's not the target you want. This is an Aegis PL. Sven's ulti's gonna run out.
They're thinking about going back in. They found themselves another round of Burrow Strike. They didn't TP out with Kaka. They're taking down Jarek's as well. Big Day No Tail trying to kill off Moogie. He's still doing a lot of damage there. Needs a Doppelganger away, and they are going to be able to get him. Now looking for more. There from the Necro Book, and S4 trying to run. He is able to juke away from there for the moment.
That's still space.
Chasing, but not finding, and in fact, it's actually going to be the PL who gets silenced. He's just down with the Burrow Strike to turn it yet again. They got him caught in the kinetic field, but Seb is going to be able to remnant out if he wants to. Jarek's starting to fall low as well as Moogie has eyes on him. But they don't want to take this fight apparently, as top lane, they're also going to be going for some split push action. SC is there, while they're still pressuring the bottom side. So everybody's spread out from OG, and they've got Seb caught again with the Static Storm down. Back off cooldown. Moogie is on top of him, and an Ember dead again. All the rats.
The map, and in the meantime, the rest of the team find kills.
And they still need to defend against this. You can see bottom, 4 members of OG, but Lycan is still keeping that pressure on it. There's going to be the lasso back. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so. No Tail pops BKB trying to run, but guess what? They just walk away from this guy. The slow is there with the BKB wearing off. Kaka might think about chasing this one. The 4-step forward, glimpse him on back, and No Tail in trouble. A great Wyvern ulti is maybe going to kill off the Veno, and that is much needed. But can they find any more? The ulti's still going from No Tail, trying to get the cleave out, but they've got him caught. They've got him kited, and No Tail cold embraced. Is it enough to keep him alive? I don't think so.
Lycan took top racks during that.
Ember, and he is suddenly in 6th in net worth, like far behind his Bat and his Sven, and
they can't deal with these lanes at all.
No, they can't. Like the Sven, it's he was so ahead, but like now what? He's got the Blink BKB, but no other item he purchases is going to do anything, especially if he's on in a defensive.
There with the scan.
Bottom lane between the 2 supports on Newbee. They might find Seb here.
Oh, if they get him again. All right, now he jumps out of there. Knows that that is not great. And meanwhile, mid lane, they have found an opening here, trying to take down this Lycan. It's a good bit of damage, but is it going to be enough? 4-step still running. SC out of there. With the AC and everything else, he is far tinky for an easy kill. The wraparound is called, and Newbee trying to get together with their mid lane player. Can he get out of there in time? His ulti's about to wear up, but now with KP moving in as well, they might need to get out of here. A good silence on Akaka, but now they've gone too deep, and now they're going to be punished. Jarek's Burrow struck. S4 trying to run. He does have bots, and he's in.
Pretty much. Now oh my gosh, look at this. The PL bug.
I'm not seeing it.
He just charged from Dire Shrine to his own shrine.
Well, while that was happening, that's going to be a Bat Rider also going down. They're going to be able to glimpse back Jarek's. And the Winter Wyvern ulti, it's on to Kaka, burning him very, very low, and that is not a dead Kaka. Just on the edge of it, he lives. They also have a Spirit Vessel, so he's going to live longer through it. The tower is down. Seb trying to stop this by buyback on the Bat Rider as well, able to pull back in that Lycan. Still incredibly hard to take down, but they're starting to make it happen. Is it enough? It
takes down the racks first. Took him BKB and ulti already down. This PL's unkillable.
He finished the heart while he was farming bottom, so he wasn't there.
And again, no Night Stalker, but more importantly, no real damage to deal with this PL as he just turns sights onto all of them one by one, and then eventually onto the bigger task, which is these barracks. Epicenter doesn't work on them, but that's fine.
Buildings. If they can't kill you, just make them come to you, and they'll have to show up eventually. Otherwise, their buildings die, and that's what OG is exactly doing right now.
Last stuns coming out, trying to keep eyes on him, but as you mentioned, Force Staff's always there. OG going to be controlled as No Tail tries to make the damage happen, but it is just too difficult. All of his mana burned, and the building's falling over and over again. Constant pressure. Sand King buys back in the game, realizes he wants to be a part of the winning celebration. The TP in. Coming yet again from No Tail, but able to doppelganger away from it. Still dealing cleave damage, but it's not quite enough. The Winter Wyvern ulti onto possibly an illusion himself as No Tail pops his BKB. Last throws as well. Can they finish this off? No Tail is gone. Moogie dominating streak. There is going to be a static storm down as well on top of both of these, and Moogie not dying anytime soon. Doppelganger away yet again. He is going to eventually fall. They also find themselves another kill buyback from Seb. Maybe going to be able to find a couple of pickoffs here, but it is mega creep.
Yeah, he's just running at mid lane.
And KP, the consummate force, as he slows and poisons and drains the life away from these guys as SC has his eyes on the prize, taking down the tier 4 towers. They want to kill off KP, and they want to kill off Faith, but Seb eventually going to be the one to fall, it looks like here. The last couple hits onto the Ember Spirit. Well-played calls. Soon to be GG as well.
Yep. I think Newbee, they just accelerated the game, right? They did that Roche that OG didn't expect. OG also gave a couple of kills away to and realistically, once the Veno has wards, that break into that box.
Yeah.
That Roche then gives them the tier 2 mid, the tier 2 top, then OG doesn't get back to base in time.